I'm stumbling through the door. I'm not late. I'm right here on time. Okay, hello. Good to see you, OCD. Did I do Gloomwood? Not yet. I want more content for Gloomwood, and for Ultra Kill, it's really an issue of just I want to practice it. For a couple of reasons. I think Ultra Kill's a game better displayed after you know how it works rather than playing it blind. Because I'll do something inevitably like coin parry like a million times. You know. It would be fun to show off in that game. Rather, some games I don't like doing blind, some games I do like doing blind. And I don't feel like I'm proving anything by showing that I'm a slow learner. We'll put it that way. All right, let's play the game. Donald, this game is about magic. And I think it just crashed. Oh yeah, that's a crash. Okay. Give me a second. No, it ain't crash. I'm stupid. This is the main menu. All right, okay. I should do Borderlands. Borderlands could be fun.
Once upon an age, there was a wandering warrior. A hero who sought out any challenge, big or small. Fueled purely by the desire for good to forever triumph over evil. Yet one thing has always eluded this wanderer. They say that he who can best the Black Labyrinth, a place of trials and battles unimaginable, and raise the axe within, shall become champion of the ancients. But it has been an age since anyone has attempted the trials of the Black Labyrinth, and longer still since any have held the axe. But it seems our wandering hero is here at last.
Just a second, Labyrinth. I want to spell out Labyrinth every day. There we are. Okay, hey Chop Slap. Eric Carmen, I'll put Borderlands on list of things to do. I am not against playing Borderlands, but I think I need to do a little prep work to make that more fun. You know, I think like a little forward thinking would make Borderlands more fun than it would be than just doing it, you know, off the cuff. We'll see. Hey Bree, this is a medieval Black Labyrinth expansion that just came out a couple days ago. It's made by like guys in New Zealand that work for or with New Blood, and they do really pretty level designs in games, and it's all ray traced. Look. Reflections, we got them. Screen percentage, we got it. Shadows, we got it. Max shadows, 24. Light boost, we got it. Reflect boost, it's all on. The problem with Borderlands, Bree, is that it's kind of got a Dungeons and Dragons thing. If you invite, the exact number of people you need to play, there's no guarantee they'll be there for when you're gonna play it. You know what I mean? So I'll have to work that out. If you played Quake 1, you know what this is. That's the easy path. Amusement parks should be designed like this. Like, if you can't jump over the two things, you can't get on the crazy ride. You get sued so fucking fast. you get obliterated. Let's see. Yeah. Hard mode.
So, you wish to take the eternal challenge, hmm? Very well. Step forth. I will be watching.
Thank you, Santa Claus. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Give me a second. I just realized I have a controller plugged in. I don't know if this is one of those games that freaks out when I use a controller, but I don't plan to use one usually. Okay, we're good. Watch, the last second that I needed to is going to vibrate off the shelf and it's going to go controller activate and I'm going to die. I'm going to be sad. Will I use brute force or tactics to defeat the monsters? I'd say a little from column A and a little from column B, which is what I call my fists. Oh! I put everything into hand-to-hand. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but without all that nerdy math stuff, you know? I have to count. All I got is a body count. I really want the archers up there to not be around for this part. And I love punching the knights. Hey, Gray. Hey, Pill. We can't talk about that, Pill, sadly. I can either confirm or deny. Tactically use brute force, it's a good idea. Fist everybody, that's a good idea, Bree. I mean, it works. It's proven effective. Trash mobs get the fist. But yeah, jump down there. Oh, yeah, let's just jump down here, why not? I may not get every secret, I'll try to, but you know, it's my first time playing this expansion, so the chances of me finding everything are pretty slim, but we'll get close to everything. Ow. Oh, shit. All right. Try playing some Sabaton in the background. What's Sabaton? Hey, Midori, how you doing? Ah, fire bad. Don't touch fire. But look before you leave too. Oh, hey, we got a save button. Yeah, we sure do got a quick save. I'm gonna use quick save. What do you guys think is quick saving cheating? You wouldn't quick save, would you? You're a true Doom Slayer, right? No checkpoints, no saves. The grave of a great warrior lies ahead. Hey, Sods Boss. Pill says saves her for pansies. Well, just call me Daisy then. This is very fun. I could do this all. Oh, I could have done that all day, but we don't need the power up to do that. We have punching at home. Anyone left? Well, Namber says if it's in the game, it's not cheating. Yeah, I used to hear that when people would cheat in SOCOM. Ooh, early orange mana. That might be handy for later. I might be glad that I picked that up and oh. Oh yeah, grab the souls. Don't forget to do that. I will be peeping around though, because they do like to hide nice stuff, like, you know, in places, which is good level design. It makes me want. It makes looking around more interesting. Parkour. The Celestial Claw. This is my rocket launcher, basically. It fires planets. We got 7 shots. Probably won't hold on to those. Might be a good idea to do that. Fun fact about the Celestial Claw, it chooses a random planet every time you equip it. Out of the entire universe, and that means Earth could also be summoned. Let's see if we can get Earth. Our planet doesn't look friendly. Planet piss back there. Just a planet full of water. That's boring. Lava planet. Gas planet. Ooh, I don't think that's Earth, but it does look like it's populated. You know what? Yeah, we'll fire a civilization at somebody. Who cares? Oh, it's kind of glowing bright for that, but yeah, I'm misreading that. Give me Earth. Okay, yeah, the OST in this game is good. All right, there's a really small chance to get Earth. It was worth trying a little bit though. Maybe we'll get lucky later down the road. I'm a big fan of any game where you can destroy planet Earth. I don't care what it is. They got something similar in what's it called? System Shock, where you can fire a mining drill and blow up Earth. All right, let's not waste that though. That's some good stuff. Oh, did they tune up the AI a little bit? I don't remember them ever, like, being too good at hiding. Not that I'm complaining. Remember how those buttons work, though. You know, it's nice, nice for it to be a prequel expansion that expands things, but I always found it weird how the time before, when all the big stuff went down, is when all the coolest shit existed. And when you complete your destiny, everything's kind of lame. Well, not lame, but you know what I mean. Not as much cool stuff. Makes no sense to me. It's like you'd think Samus would keep some of them powers around. Damn. Oh, no. I played that way too loose. Okay, fair enough. I have to focus more than that. I can't just play like it's nothing. It is hard mode. So let's be a little bit more serious about it, huh? Yeah, Pill, we're gonna fire civilizations at people. I figure it does more damage, right? Like, I figure if both nuke stockpiles go off when you fire Earth at somebody, that's gotta do more damage than just firing like an equally sized Jupiter. But maybe I'm wrong. If Jupiter were bigger, that might be different. Set the wand to gaseous. Ah! Green is good. That's why you want to save it. Any weapon that does piercing in a shooter like this is a gift from heaven. You'll never not love ranged tanks out of Blade. It is fun. It's like slinging a rock at them, but it's, you know, magic rock. All right, we're doing better than last time. That's fine. I don't know if we get a Quake 2 style bunny hopping here. I think the bunny hopping is, you know, it's a choice you can make. I don't think it accelerates you though. Cool. It's going along with the music. It's great. All right. Enough of that. Oh yeah, ammo. I think, if I remember right, there was some orange ammo up here and there. Sometimes I'll respawn in an area after dying and just completely ignore a really good ammo drop, but I think I got it. Yeah, we're all right. Or wasn't there, one or the other. Ah! Don't touch fire. Oh no, I'm getting bullied. kind of. Fine. Leave me alone. All I did was come in here and start killing everybody. I'm doing good, Likey7. Hope you're doing good too. There's a health back there. Yeah, let's just grab this health back here. Probably smart, right? Maybe fire off a quick save. Oh, I'm good to hear some medical good news there, Bree. That is nice. I won't cry, but I'm happy to hear that. Oh. Yeah, come on, get in a big line. One to 10 how tasty is Fire Fairy. It makes food good. Well, I dropped that jump, but that's okay. We're good. If there's any lingering enemies, I want to kill them, and if there's any extra pickups laying around, I want to... Ah, speaking of which, I thought I heard something. Also, the music was still going. I guess he got stuck on the stairs. Can't blame him. I want to jump over there and grab those souls, but as I said, we do not have Quake momentum, but we do have a medieval momentum, which isn't bad. Just a little different. Or maybe it's not. You figure you could just go whoop, but that's a tough one. So you got this big button. Oh, it's got a fist on it. I like the blue stab because it's fucking super soaker. It's water magic. I cast water. It's got a little water planet there or whatever. I don't know how any of this works. But I do know that they hate blue stuff. They really don't like the blue stuff. Disagrees with them. You get awards, there's part-times. I got 0 secrets, that's sad, but hey, what are you gonna do? I wouldn't worry too much about the part-times if it's your first time in. Those are meant to be judged with the understanding that the person who played it, you know, knew the level, had a previous experience with it, usually a developer. Or tester. Well, I mean, testers are developers. There's a big dumb argument about that on Twitter. Like, testing's not development. I'm like, oh, please, don't like hold your like trophy or whatever in front of people and go, no. Just let everybody, you know, even the accountant, if the person counting the money help count the paycheck, they'll pay the people that do the programming. They're a developer too. They develop the food on your table by processing the money. Talking about blast processing, how about money processing? I don't know. I don't think holding a job title that sacredly is weird. I mean, maybe if you're like a heart surgeon or something, I mean, in that case, it's like, well, he's literally saving lives. Let him, you can have your, I don't know, weird pride thing. The sanctity of making video games. Biggest wrestling event in wrestling history next Sunday with your friends in the movie theater. Cool. What is it? Let me know. Hold on. I want to try to get chat here so I can read you guys better. I feel like I haven't been keeping up with you as good as I ought to. So let me just adjust a few things. There we go. That might be a little bit easier. I may be overdue for a little bit of an upgrade to everything. Just the setup, you know, the hardware is fine. I just never put too much thought into like, hey, you put the chair there, put the mic there. I do all the voice acting standing up. I wouldn't mind doing games and streaming standing up, but I don't know how good my shoulders would hold out to like 4 hours of like Twitch multiplayer shooting, like 5 hours of Call of Duty while standing with a mouse and keyboard. We're not saying it's impossible. Hell, it might not even be as bad as I think, but I have a suspicion if you just did that raw without like, you know, practicing on that a little bit, you might find yourself a lot more pain you might expect. Standing desks are pretty nice though. The thing I remember about a standing desk is that either you need to wear shoes or you need to have like a big soft pad under your feet to stand on, or you're really gonna regret using it after about an hour or two. AEW Wembley Stadium. Hell yeah, enjoy your AEW. I never got to watch that. Not that I, you know, dislike wrestling, but I guess the best way to put it is like right after like Mick Foley stopped wrestling as much. I'm trying to think of when it was. I don't know. But I don't know, I kind of had enough. I'm like, I'm good. It's still cool though. I can't watch a wrestling clip not be impressed by, you know, some of the stuff those guys do. It's amazing. And then you see the real extreme stuff, like people hitting each other with barbed wire and all that. It's interesting. Oh, I'm getting annihilated. I gotta back up. Yeah, there's some help. Yeah, Chicken Business game is very colorful. It's all, well, not all, I don't think this one's like 100% ray traced. I don't know if anything's actually 100% ray traced. Allegedly that Cyberpunk thing is, I don't know though. I don't want to go run, I don't want to go talking about something I don't know about. Or something I know I don't know anything about. Try not to be actively ignorant, but it's got a lot of ray tracing. It's fun. I think very rich dynamic lighting adds a lot to any environment, but in video games it's especially pronounced, like when you fire a magic ball. You get that little explosion. I think they each one used to shoot a light source out, but I might be wrong. Maybe it only does that when you go into super mode. I forget. But even if it didn't, lighting's still gorgeous. It's nice. Okay, we punched that. Yep. Uh-oh. I don't want to kill myself now. Kind of missed the axe, and I'm sure they'll bring it back, but the punches are a little bit better. Oh, try playing some baton in the background. That'd be fun. I wish I could play some music like that. I don't always know it's copyright friendly for me to put on for you guys, you know. I'm enjoying the soundtrack as it is, though. But that's one of the nice things about these kind of shooters. You can play them with whatever music you want. You can play Doom with Slayer on in the background, and it works. Nothing stopping you from just popping your own tunes on. I guess that goes for any game, but you know, there's not too many dramatic stings that are mega important. Not like, you know, cutscene coming on with like very deliberately composed music. It's just not just rip and tear, go forward. Oh yeah, I didn't need to grab that. It's okay. I don't need more than one health point. We're good. One health is plenty. In fact, I feel bad for them. So smart. How's that for a clutch? From 1 to 200 health. Easy. Bree, I think this game should get more recognition, but I understand that it's a little like art. I guess I don't want to use the word artsy in a bad negative context. I'm not trying to use it in a negative context. There's probably death down there. I might jump in down there. We'll see in a second. But yeah, I for sure need to jump down there. I'm sure that's what I need to do. But there's other factors for the popularity of indie games that you have to consider, and some of it actually is like, do people want to watch it on YouTube? It's almost like when you're releasing an indie game, you're in a way releasing somewhat of a cartoon or something for the masses to republish, and if they republish yours the most, you get a lot of attention, sales, sequels, updates, upgrades, all that. I'm simplifying things, but you know what I mean? So not everything gets to exist without being marketed in a specific way, and it's kind of hard to market something that just looks pretty. Well, it doesn't just look pretty, but you know what I mean. I think it has a good story too. This game's great. I like it. It's fun. Shortcut back to the above area. That's nice. In case you jump down and miss something, I guess. Overstimulating, maybe that. What happened to Planet Dolan from my perspective? At about 2020, I think. I'm trying to remember the exact time. I didn't really write it down. The Death Struna thing started up, so we kind of slowed down production, and then we just, cut things off, and that was fine by me. Everything ends eventually. But since then, I've always streamed video games. I used to post videos of video games. I just kind of always did this thing here because it's free, fun, and easy. But Videos are a different story. Those take time, money, and you gotta be into it. Also, super big number one important thing when doing collaborative art. You need to not be a person who shits the bed and doesn't work with anybody and is harsh. You know, like, you gotta just, I forget who said this, but it was a very big actor person. They just said, you gotta love the industry. And I'm like, yeah, that is true. If you expect people to bend over backwards for you because you did a thing, well, I mean, you know, everybody does a thing every day. Just don't hold weird cartoon things to be sacred. It's the worst. My sacred animation and YouTube videos are worship on the altar of fun. I mean, that's all right. I'm not saying you're bad for that. It's just better to just enjoy things for what they are. That's how I feel about it. So when you're working with somebody collaboratively, you either do the job or don't do the job. And when the job's done, you figure out what you're gonna do next. After that, in 2020, COVID happened, and everybody felt that one. It doesn't matter. You know, here's stuff about actor strikes and all that. Everybody just felt the virus. That was pretty rough. Oh, there I go. Speaking of rough. Who likes eternal hellfire? Me. Oh, it's so fun. Hey, I made it. I'm amazing. You thought I was gonna die, I bet. Anyways, that's kind of how 2020 went right there. The whole world just did what I just did. Good time. So, mouths need to be fed and all that. As it is, I think a lot of people also just kind of want to do, at least people who worked on Planet Dolan, from the friends that I know in personal conversations, not to go like so-and-so said. But a lot of people are having fun doing their own projects now. It's a lot easier to make things than it used to be. So, you know, as fun as collaborative stuff is, the solo stuff is getting pretty appealing too. Plus, who doesn't want to take home all the money if you're like actually monetizing it too? I don't think you can blame anybody. Like if, let's say if Shima came back and hosted her own channel, would you really blame her and be like, oh, Shima, how dare you? You know, that'd be weird. Punch. Anyways. Figure if you can do it by yourself, why not? And if it's easier to do it now than it's ever been, also super, why not? Every industry suffered under COVID. This is true. And you know what? In a funny way, now this isn't me. This isn't like, oh, this is bad. Like I'm not saying this is bad or good. This is just an observation of an occurrence. After COVID occurred and people stayed home and used Zoom to do meetings and from working home and all that, a lot of people got microphones. A lot of people have done acting before, probably in if not for pay, at least like going to school, you know, doing acting there and plays, and maybe even like public performances elsewise. Who, you know, there's theaters all over the world. Plenty of people act in plenty of different places. It's I know I need to go to a specific place. I'm just looking for secrets, making sure I'm not missing anything. Anyways, there's way more actors than there are jobs, to the point to where people are like, just get a free actor, which I think is crazy. I don't think you should tell people to get free actors. You know, in regards to recent controversy, which really shouldn't even been worth any attention. I don't know. People are, oh yeah, I got the key now. I can use. I'm stupid. Anyways, just because I'm stupid don't mean I can't be right once in a while, though. So my opinions matter. I'll leave it at that, though. You know, we don't need to get deep into political talks and where the money goes and where the buck stops. The almighty dollar. That can get annoying. Hey, Big T. Later, Eric. Oh man, I should have kept my momentum. That's all right. You just know there's some secret shit over there, though. Well, it's fine. Like, you can't win them all, and if it's gonna take me an hour to do the funny secret thing, then I think we can live without the funny secret thing. Too bad though, it's probably the coolest thing you ever saw in your life. Magical fireballs look like 4th of July fireworks and make little whistle sounds. It's fun. Throwing fireworks at people is not effective. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe he might do something, but yeah, you have to have really good timing. Purple, okay. Sugabit says, would I ever want to be in a role like that ever again? I like to just do things as they come. I don't like to have a huge set out plan. I think that it's nice to have goals, but to just immediately feel like this is what I'm gonna do is not a good way to treat yourself, you know. So what do I mean by that? Well, you got to consider a few. Ooh, I like the mace, by the way. This might be my favorite weapon. You gotta consider if it's fun and if you're making enough money to do it for the money or do it for the fun or do it for both. And whatever suits you best. And it's also important to remember that it's never a personal choice and that kind of thing. If you've done enough acting, you've been recasted more than once, so. You know, if a role changes here or there and all that, that's not a big deal. I can understand some people being offended over that kind of thing, and they're not wrong to be offended if they get recasted. But on the same end, and maybe they're right to be upset, I don't know. There's all sorts of cases that I can't factor in, but from my personal experience, nah, you just do what's fun. Do what's fun and feels right at the moment, and then everything else will fall into place just fine. Also, another thing that's not just true about art, but work and a lot of other things, is you need to work multiple jobs, do multiple things, have multiple hobbies. It can't just be the one thing. I mean, for some people, it's okay if it's the one thing, but I never had such a narrow view on things. I like the. There's some things I'll keep a hook on to, like, streaming. It's easy. You know, you could put more effort into streaming. If somebody puts a whole lot of effort into their streams and does it like, you know, even if they do it one night a week, as long as they're putting effort in, it can be hard. But, you know, for me, just booting up the game and talking is not too difficult. Acting can be pretty hard. I feel like I've done genuine damage to my voice. I did great though. Like, I'm talking like some of the best scream takes in the business, I'd say, at least. But on the other end, that there's it's not free. You know, it's not like I'm just a noise box and you slide a $5 bill and you get the sound that where's this guy? Bang, they're chasing me. I thought I was chasing them. I wish it worked that way though. Just like $5. Beep boop, yes, master. And you just read it like 10 pages. Look, it's not that I think everybody's ripping each other off when it comes to the financial aspect of it. It's like, hey, post-COVID, we're in an economy that's pretty rough. like, why wouldn't you go and apply for all these acting gigs? I have, and I've gotten a few. It's just, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. When here's another thing. When the vocation is being taken over by computers, it's not exactly appealing to go like, hey, let's go all in on acting, where people, if they do not get eaten alive by their peers, they get eaten alive by a multitude of other systems. So many things make that not the most reliable source of income, when money for everybody, I don't know anybody who's not like at least keeping an eye on things. Even people who are extremely well off are like, yeah, well, I mean, you know, I got money, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I don't know, it's hard for me. Other people can do it successfully, and good for them. I got a lot of respect for that, but I don't know, I think it's stuff like health insurance and retirement too. You know, you don't get a health insurance plan with YouTube? It's crazy. That's understandable. Why am I lost? Because I'm thinking about dental plan. I tried Big Voice Guy for radio sports. I've done like some commercial stuff that was involving some sports stuff back, so it was fun. I don't mind doing that. What I was told, and what makes a lot of sense to me with sports announcements and all that, or sports announcer gigs and all that, is that much like other acting, you gotta love the gig. So unless I was keeping pretty tight tabs on, oh hey, look at that. This is scary. We found hell here. Anyways, unless I'm keeping real close tabs on sports and have like intricate knowledge of what's going on, I'm not gonna be useful. You don't want me calling I can call a basketball game and give you the smoothest most velvety taste of look, the snow is multiple colors, yada yada. Anyways, I don't know if I want to do that necessarily, but you gotta know the game. It's not like streaming where if I play the game bad, you can call me stupid and laugh at me as I like feebly try to jump up on something like a newborn calf, like covered in juices and clamping around on. Yeah, that's pretty much describes how I play games like these. I just kind of like flop all around and try to absorb all the power-ups, and then I just let them loose on the bad guys. Something tells me I should have just let that stay there, but if I go through and this door shuts behind me, I'll be mad that I can't get the health. The creature must die? Okay, sure. Whoa! Get away from me! It's the fire blue texture from Doom. Oh no, I stand no chance. Well, Sleepy Dog Zone says YouTube health insurance, they'll give you the Canadian health plan. Step into the YouTube doctor's office. Either you coming out as a content robot or in a body bag. Robo streamer. It's like RoboCop. But instead of a cop, it's like, I don't know, a streamer. You know, they'll make an AI that can play the games. They already do have AIs that can play games. They play them poorly, but they even have like Goldfish beating Mario after a point. I give it 2 years before you see a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream that goes on indefinitely. It's like, wait a minute, this is a bot. It'll probably just start playing one game, right? But then it'll learn a few more, and it'll be like, I can play the entire NES catalog, and be like, N64 catalog, early PC catalog, 360 catalog, anything then. Likewise, something like that would make multiplayer games a nightmare, because if they can make a AI that can just play the game for you without any kind of code injection or anything like that, I don't know how you detect that, and that would be really bad. So I don't know, how do you fix that, right? Have to have some more extreme verification variety. What are these are little funny guys, look at them go. Well, we defeated the fire blue texture from Doom. I'm happy about that. Yeah, I don't know what to call the level design for this. I mean, you could just say it's like Quake just because it's 3D, but it's got its own thing going on for sure. Look at that water texture getting stretched out. Well, not stretched out, tiled out. Bob says, yeah, that or Canada vet that asked when he's gonna get his benefits because he's in pain. They told him sunsetting himself is always an option. It's awful. There should never be a case to where you're like, I'm sick, and like any official government or medical employee goes, you should just die. Have you ever considered just dying? Maybe you've had a good run. Not everybody lives past 40 years old. Time to die. Alright, is that a My Little Pony the boss? Was that a My Little Pony boss, Awesome Tatum? I know that was like the Doom Fire Blue boss earlier, but I couldn't really put an eye on what the model was. Well, dude, 40 years is good. Have you considered just not being alive anymore? It would really help out the medical system. You can sign you up to donate organs, and you can just, just stop living. I mean, hey, aren't you tired? That's awful. Hey, Lulu. We're talking about fun things. Ow! Where are you? There we go. And had to knock that off. I'm probably not supposed to go this way, but I found purple shit. That's cool. Oh, maybe I can go this way. Maybe it's okay. Death tax, you charge income for dying. Ah, they're gonna go to heaven and give you like a shovel. Like, look, sir, we need you to put in some work. God's gonna be like, hey, look, I can absolve you of your sin, but not your fucking debt. That would be fun. It's like a layer after purgatory where you pay off your student loan. It's like, look, you can get into heaven. It's just, you know, that was a $280,000 student loan. I'm God, but you know, money's not like free. You know, my power is infinite, but I got my limits here. I'm not paying that. Gotta deal with this. The Lord will not absolve you of your student loan. For I am a stingy God. Yes, the holy coal mines, CB Dog Zone. You're gonna go to heaven. You're gonna get a hat and a pickaxe. And you know what? You're gonna be grateful for the opportunity. Welcome to heaven. Time to make some. Oops, I'm dying. I'm stuck. I can't move. Okay, there we go. I got stuck on the object. Welcome to hell. You're gonna be making patio furniture for Walmart. Please remember to stop crying after you use the bathroom. I think that might be my favorite work-related sign ever. It's like, please stop crying after leaving the bathroom. You're really mellowing the manager's buzz when you come back to the assembly line in tears. You know, if you could just stop being a little bitch, that'd be nice, and just make the fucking chairs, all right? Talk about it. You can talk about it to the wellness center. We got a person there who can give you an aspirin and a bottle of Dasani water, and we'll charge you for it. We'll take it out of your pay. It's $1,000. Wellness center. I mean, maybe those help somebody. Yeah, I mean to be. If your wellness center's helping you out, good. Look. Hey. It's clearly a platform. What's wrong with this world? And that bathroom breaks, and now, yep, you just shit yourself. Just like Amazon. Maybe I gotta freeze it. Maybe it's some kind of, maybe I'm misinterpreting some of the mechanics here, but I don't think so. It's always interpreted this as like the water rod. Maybe it's the freeze rod. No. Nothing. No. Didn't think so. I don't have any secret way to make that work. But I could probably reach there from up there. So let's just climb back out. Or try to, if I can. Yeah, over here. Never go to HR, just gonna snitch on you. Yeah. You know, the old adage is, it's better, well, old adage, not really an old adage, just word to the wise. It's better to handle things yourself and then save, that other stuff for when it's, you know, time to throw down. Depending on the situation. Oh fuck, I should have jumped off that. Depending on the situation, of course. I don't know. Like if your boss is like putting spoons to you. Then, you know, they're coming up to you behind the chair and like hugging you around your shoulders and goes, so how's your progress? Honey bunches of oats. Then, yeah, you might go to HR for that one. That's pretty easy. But, you know, if someone keeps staring at your ass, punch him in the face. In public, I don't know. No, I'm kidding. This is not advice. This is only video game advice. It only works in Unreal Tournament. Never played that, ladies. Where am I going? I need to jump over here. I'm being silly. Let's stop being so silly. Yeah. Yeah. No, you shouldn't punch anyone in the face, honestly. I don't know. You should probably call HR for anything, like if you need to use the restroom, call HR. Like, hey, I got a potty. Like, we'll go to the restroom, are you sure? I don't know. I've had mixed results with asking anybody for help in that respect, you know what I mean? Like, there's a workplace bullying incident happening. You talk to HR and it's like, I go to lunch with those guys. It's like, oh fuck. I just made things way worse for myself, didn't I? Yep, sure did. Go with that. What happens if I punch that? Then I go back down here. Interesting. Hey, unknown user. Don't we all poo and pee when we die? Sometimes vomit. Sometimes you die and go blah and puke up all over the floor or in your lungs. Even worse if that happens, because the person who's cleaning you up is going to get a big surprise if they don't get to you fast enough. Turning around on them. I guess my experience, a lot of that comes from working at GameStop. If I called HR at GameStop, I would just lose my job. I can guarantee you that. Sucks. Not a terrific company, GameStop. I don't mind saying that either. That one I'll write my name on, sign that. GameStop, not a great company. Raise, sir. Oh, thank you. You know, I do love my work. Oh yeah. We bought you an extra soda pop for lunch. I mean, you know, I'm grateful for it, Dan. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but an extra 9 cents an hour is, you know, if those raises were frequent, that'd be one thing. If it was like, well, you know, they pop me an extra 9 cents an hour like every 3 months, I'd be like, well, you know, you add that up, and if it continues onward, and it's something. But no, it's like, here's an extra 9 cents an hour. Enjoy getting another 9 cents in 2 years. Whoa. Weird. Anyways, I don't think calling HR would have done me many favors. Those people were out of control too. Like, I'll tell you, GameStop was fun, but one thing that is not fun is being in a working environment where everyone is fucking each other. It's like, it's not the worst, it's just, man, you ever just want to show up to work and just do work? Well, that's not happening. I almost don't even want to get into it because it just feels gross talking about it. Let me just put it to you this way. If you have a spouse or a loved one, treat them good. I'll just say that, treat them good. Play no games. And if somebody's playing games, don't be surprised when they're angry that somebody also played the games. It's never meant, anybody playing games does not play fair. It's just how that is. If you're ready for that, you can probably handle it, but some of those people at work couldn't, and that affected work. How hard it was to get stuff done when everybody was worried about who's like doing what, the when, and how. HR didn't seem to care. Toxic Health says, how Ben feels about raises. I've been working at a grocery store for 9 years for the part-time and only made $10. Supposed to get raises every year, 6 months when I started working. Yeah, something like that. We find, and also they can take away the money too, so, you know, you'd think that they wouldn't, but I bet if you worked at GameStop or whatever for 10 years and they gave you actual, like, money and all that, like actual raises, after year 5, they'd be like, you're overqualified. Get ready, you gotta go. And shoot me from all the way over there, the bastards. Okay, I can get over there probably. Yeah. My health is tragically low. Right when I grab that weapon, things are gonna go crazy. I will carve out a new universe. Oh no. No help. You were overqualified for local game store, but they didn't hire you because you didn't know how to use a cash register. That sucks. They should sell at-home cash register training or do it at the schools or whatever. Seeing that we're like highly dependent on cash registers seems like teaching people how to use them would be smart, right? Oh well, I'm glad that's not my problem to solve. Sometimes that's enough. I'd hate to be the person who tells everybody what they gotta know. There's no way you get out of that with people not wanting you to die. It's like, here's our curriculum. Like, it doesn't matter how innocent it is. Somebody's gonna have a problem with you. Have to deal with it. Hear about it. As ABCD madness is crazy. My family says it's ADBC. How we do it. Now you gotta sing it that way, individually. To my insane child. That's fun. No, nobody's ever had to do that. I'm making stuff up. If somebody had to do that, if that were on video, I would question if it were real. Sometimes you gotta catch myself. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Acting gets you like that. Talking about different various scenarios, running them through your head. Spilling out. That's bad though. Let's see. I guess you need this to get over here, but I already did. No, yeah, then this, right? Okay. And I still got low health. I gotta work on that. Maybe I should go try to find some health after killing these guys before I do that other part, because I'm still letting myself get chewed up. Watching the Dark says, I can say from experience, cashiering is thankless, repetitive work. Yeah, it really is. Not only that, but like people will mess with you. You know, you get people trying to shortchange you, or just like, you know. You're also probably the first person who's gonna like be confronted if there's a robbery too. So it's like, all right, you get to deal with every single person as well. So, you know, the stalker might have to answer some questions from some customers up and down the aisle, but you at the register, you get to see everybody. The great treasure lies in the dark, you say. Well, your store uses Windows 7 on the register. Stable operating system. Fine choice. I wouldn't knock on that. I think just about everything else uses Android these days. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for secrets and stuff, but I think we're good. We'll probably just go on move forward. Your great stuff in the dark. Well, I don't know where the dark is. Not my responsibility to know that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to walk. That's okay, I don't mind walking. This guy walks at like 90 miles an hour. Wow, that goes really far. Benny says all jobs and careers are a grind. This is true. It's more about finding what kind of hell is right for you. Not about, you know, what kind of hell you had to face, right? So there's some people who like working the register, I'm sure. Just saving my purple mana there. So when you kill somebody with this, their body will start to spasm. If you keep firing, they'll explode and it'll hurt their friends around them. It's pretty handy. Tactical wants to be a blacksmith. Yeah, like the repetitive nature of working with metals and materials to make things is probably very satisfying to you. So, blacksmith would be a repetitive grind, a hell that you are happy with. You should try to achieve that. That chain reaction is fun. Like, not everything you do has to be a moneymaker, but you do gotta balance your time with your money, so, you know, hobbies can be kind of a complicated thing. Yeah, I like the big purple scythe. It does the job. It'll teach blacksmith. Oh, the closest place to learn the blacksmith is 6 states over. Damn, you have to move for that. You can't just like take a plane or a fucking bus out to 6 states over, unless you're one of them little tiny states like Delaware or something, I guess. Even then, 6 states. I'm trying to figure that out in my head. It's like, no, I can't think of any place to where a 6-state commute is feasible. Like maybe 3-state if you're, you know, on a tri-state border, maybe. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain why this game is extremely good but doesn't quite get the same attention as others tonight. I feel like things that are overly atmospheric don't do as good as things that have like a very straight presentation. Unless it's Dark Souls. I don't think really can't think of anybody trying to imitate the Dark Souls thing that has nailed it. I don't know. People like mysteries in their stories, though. I couldn't really tell you. This game is plenty fun and real fun. Plus, we had the Fire Blue Demon. That was funny. I like that. Put a genuine smile on my face. I don't know. No accounting for taste. That's not the big thing about art. You can have a really good idea and people can just be like, I don't know. I guess I compare it to cooking. You go to the bake sale peach cobbler. No one's peach cobbler. It doesn't mean that the peach cobbler is bad. It's just that people didn't want the cobbler. What are you gonna do? The one person who likes peach cobbler though is gonna be real happy. That doesn't really translate to money though. This is the like, you know, the other issue. I don't know. Not for me to talk about other people's finances, but you know what I mean. Sales wise compared to the other ones from New Blood, which Ultra Kill's winning the poll on, by the way. That sounds about right. I would say that out of all of them, Ultra Kill's probably the funnest one to watch. Because if I were playing Ultra Kill, I'd be hearing like some voice acting or seeing some kind of cutscene or some crazy thing by now. For this one, this isn't as crazy as it gets. We're cutting open the world and seeing like galaxies pop out. It's awesome. But, you know, it's not a... Like the fire blue texture joke, I don't even know if anybody got that one. Like I get it, and I'm sure somebody does get it, but not like it's an intelligence thing, but it's like unless you played Doom and knew what that texture was called. That's what we call an inside joke. Made me smile though. Good night, Warlord Crisis. I don't mind going all the way around if it means refill. That's not the worst. I think this game's great. I think what a medieval... Bring the cage down here. Oh, I see. Anyways, I want that purple mana too. What I think will make this fun isn't the horde mode that comes with it, but co-op or multiplayer mode. Co-op, people will be eating this up in co-op. In co-op, you do want a big, like, long, atmospheric, silent game. That's like the exact atmosphere that you want for a co-op game so that you and your friends can talk. I think that may be what hurt Borderlands a little bit, is that it got more and more chatty. Okay, we're up here. Enemies spawn down there. And when I punch this, it's obviously going down. I think let's just punch it. Bring it down there. I sure did. How much purple mana do I have? I got 5. I think I do want more than 5 purple mana. I think I need to go get that. Oh shit, I gotta punch that thing. Oh, well, at least we don't take fall damage. Bad weapon balance and NPC dialogue in Borderlands 3. Yeah, and you hate to hate it. I kind of feel similar about Outer Worlds. I like Outer Worlds. I like to stream it, but I feel like it would just be... That's one with lots of dialogue that I feel would bore you. I think I'd have fun leveling up my little spaceman and making my little interactive choices and all that, but I think something like Baldur's is more watchable for that because the dialogue is a little bit more like... I hate to say meaningful, like, oh, there's no meaning, but I guess that's what I am saying. It's more meaningful in Baldur's Gate. Gate for Boulders. Than it is in Outer Worlds. Yay, I have a torch. Oh, that's good. I wonder how long torch. Hopefully the torch is forever. That would be nice. Bob says the problem with Borderlands is Zoomer dialogue that they talk about. New Big Daddy no one can beat. guys from other games pretend they aren't real. Oh yeah, they keep bringing in like new villains or like, I'm the strongest actually. And yeah, I know how that can be kind of tiresome. It's like, oh wow, so we're just gonna just shit out new bad guys and not really explain anything. They just exist. Don't get me wrong, that's fine for the first game, but if you're trying to build a narrative with characters in it, that is kind of annoying for, you know, the person who has to hear the story. It's like, what you did in the previous game didn't matter, but, you know, that's not fun. You don't want your RPG choices to not matter in any way, shape, or form, but then again, I don't know too many games that let you keep your stuff in the next game. I wouldn't mind seeing that. They keep making these big RPGs. Maybe not anymore. They used to, anyways. Make these big RPGs where they already announced before it even sells the single copy that this will be a trilogy. It'll be 3 games, and they're gonna be amazing. And that usually kind of works out, I guess. I mean, for as much as people hate the Mass Effect endings, I sure see people talk about the game fondly, so that says something, I guess, right? New guy took power after you beat the old villain. How's he a threat if he can beat the guy before you? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if I like that, Bob. I'm glad the new... Ooh, that's bad. Oh well, we're here now. This is a start, isn't it? This is very far back. Oh, mercy. All right, well, we'll just have to go back. Oh, they mercifully put a shortcut to get back up. That's very nice. They didn't have to do that. Damien, I think you'll enjoy the Outer Worlds. I don't think the Outer Worlds is bad. I think dry is a good word for it, though. That'll do. I do like that the AI will do things like not just avoid running off the cliff and just getting right where it's easy for me to shoot, but also dodge my aim. It's something we hadn't seen before. It's not the fanciest thing ever, but it's just a nice touch to make the combat a little bit more interesting. I like seeing that. I think you can make a fun game where all the enemies just charge at you blindly, but a little variety's not bad. If there's one single correct answer to deal with every single enemy, that's not the best. Oh no, I should have gone faster. What if you can cheat that? You can just run and jump with like full faith in where you're going. Get a freebie there. I can get up there, the rocket jump, but that's gonna kill me. I don't know if I want to do it. I guess we can try it. We'll quick save. Oh, so if you do that jump, you just skip the whole dang thing, huh? I have been a Kage. That's Logan Paul force as far as America goes. Oh, the lighting in this game is beautiful. Can't fit through there. Way to go. The weapon selection's good too. Like, it's obvious which weapon uses what magic by what color it is, and you know, green's the saber and the mace, blue's the trident and the water staff, and purple's purple. It's good. It's a very do-it-your-own-way approach to combat in this game that I appreciate. You're not restricted to the favorite weapon of the map editor or the map creator. You can do it your own wrong way. Like, hey, you're supposed to be down there. Where are you? I'm up here. Where I am. Oops. That was unnecessary roughness. Personal foul. No, up. Wrong way. Yeah, you know, people would compare this to Hexen and they would be wrong. In Hexen, I'd be like unlocking a switch here that opens a door 2 levels back that lets me go to level 5 by going through the thing. This game's like, no, each level is just one thing, and I really appreciate that. Something grabs you and punch it. Oh yeah, I guess we could do this. I thought I skipped it. Maybe I think I'm smarter than I am. Yeah, one thing the Quake 2 rematch. Oh yeah, this is obviously where I need to go, but no, I'm going backwards. I need to get across that bridge, don't I? Okay, I'm being. No, the key, right? Yeah. Okay, there we are. I was going the right way. I was like, what am I doing? Forgot about my keys. Anyways, whatever I was talking about was gonna have to wait. Well, we're scraped up pretty bad, but we made it. I think this game would benefit from a little, like, voiceover story stuff, but I also appreciate games that give you the silent kind of Metroid Prime experience to where you just, you know, in your mind. Not everything has to be Borderlands to where somebody's constantly yammering at you. It's I don't know if it'd be befitting this game anyways. I think I would do the game a disservice by writing something like that. But hey, what do I know? Maybe it would spice it up a bit to have this Storm Spirit, for example. Where is it? Get away. Have this thing talk to me. Okay, fucker. got close. That's a tough fight. So what are y'all thinking about a medieval? I'm enjoying it. It's the expansion is very much the same as the original game. There's like the punching thing, which is really good. I love that. And they need to keep doing little expansions like that. I like when sequels are similar to the previous game. Not everything has to reinvent the wheel. Like, I didn't like Darkest Dungeon 2 because of that. Starfield comes out in a month. You're already, oh, no, you're talking about 76 and Redfall. We'll see how Starfield turns out. They're giving Starfield out early access to streamers and stuff, so that's kind of a good sign that they're, like, pushing it, I think. This is not always the case. They don't always push it. Enjoying the game, fun to listen to. Good, glad to hear it. I'm enjoying it too. Let's see. I'll get a little bit more in. I like the game. There's something about Quake that I liked more. But this is fun. Nice boss too. There we go. There's Purple Man over there. Looks like I have to rocket jump to get to it. I don't care. It's worth it. Just watch My Little Pony. I didn't watch it, but I had some friends who watched it. Nothing wrong with it. The art style's good. Art, acting, all on point. I can see why people like it a whole lot. As all cartoons, some people take it too seriously, but I don't think it's fair to judge a fandom by their worst people. And also, if somebody wants to just watch lighthearted stuff, who are you to judge, right? more purple man over there to get before I leave, but and I know that's the problem with any fandom. It's like sometimes you get some real kooky whack jobs, but you know, the My Little Pony one had the misfortune of having some real wacky people. I'm choosing my words real carefully. Real strange fellas. Hayes, would it matter if I was? But no, for the record. But if I were, I don't know. I don't really know how the show works. I know you got like, oh, we're about to get, you know, I'm complaining in the description. Here comes some dialogue. Dialogue's right here. Look at the Squid Man. Anyways, answer the question on My Little Pony. Never watched an episode. I've seen clips interjected through like YouTube videos I've watched. And I've heard people talk about the characters at length. It's kind of like Steven Universe-y magic thing, right? Yeah, Burblebank's correct. Actually, I own 50 billion ponies. My. Damn it, I don't know. I couldn't fake liking this show. That's the problem. Wouldn't know enough about it. Exposed me as a fraud immediately. Damn it. I'll never fit in.
You have passed the first test. Now the labyrinth awaits you.
Thank you, Squid Face.
You will be the
Oh, you're live now, Burble Drank, but those cum jars are gonna be worth a whole lot of money someday. Hello, Psycho Grim. Good to see ya. I like the mace. I'd play the whole game of the mace if I could. fixing it. He got me with that one. Yeah, since everything's a staff, the weapon selection's nice and smooth. That's a lie. Don't drink potable water. Burble Drink's trying to poison you. He wants you to drink alkalines. Unhealthy alkalines. Oh yeah, if alkalines are so good for you, then why do only sick people need them? Checkmate. I'll stick with my puddle water, thank you. It's free and delicious. That was fun. Hello, Madison. Whoever waxed these floors did a really good job. We're fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Please don't zap me. There's health right here. Yeah, live on. Oh, no, I don't. Well, I'm having fun with the medieval. By the way, I meant to read the poll earlier. Best new blood game is Ultra Kill with 44%, and Medieval at 32, Dusk with 12, and Gloomwood with 10 of 58 votes. Interesting. I get it, I get it. I am feeling indecisive tonight. Let's see, Madison hears multiple gunshots. Jeez, yeah. You should go inside if you hear that. That's for damn sure. Yeah, purple drink. I ain't judging nobody via fandom. Anyhow, I am thinking of swapping games tonight, actually. I do like this game, don't get me wrong. And I'll probably play it more frequently and longer down the line. It's a game I'm looking forward to, but you ever notice you're never just not in the mood for something sometimes? Like you're enjoying it, but you want to split it up. Maybe eat like half a sandwich and have a bag of chips with it instead of just the whole sandwich. Mix it up a little bit. I don't know. Food analogies are good because everybody has to eat. I know you eat food. I know you eat food. Good night, Chelsea. So speaking of food, I think I'll grab a bite to eat and we'll spring back with a different game. Hate to cut it midstream. I don't know how YouTube really works with that, but whatever. Better to just have fun than to overthink things. So I'm gonna go get some food and not make you have to just sit here and wait for me to chow down. I'll be back with another game in about, how long does it take me to make a sandwich and consume it? 5 seconds. Now we'll call it an hour. Give it an hour. Can you vote on what game I could play? I would, but there's only like 4 choices. Let me see if I can put that up for you. Hold on. Does this work? No. Nothing's working anymore. Oh, literally nothing's working. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, don't touch that button. Sorry about that. What kind of sandwich I'm gonna make? I don't know. Sandwich and then some time to enjoy maybe a song or two. I'm gonna pick the next game. I'll go through all the trouble and everything crashes. Yeah, I'm just let me pick the next one for tonight. We'll get a community vote thing going on in the future. But for tonight, I have the keys. So we'll be back in an hour. You'll see what I pick in a minute. And hopefully I'll see you then. If I don't see you then, thank you for joining me for Medieval. We'll play more of it soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for voting the polls and clicking like and all that. And I hope to see you on the upcoming stream. Thank you.